The one thing I talk about, a lot is, again, not many people have made videos on the flight simulators, and it would be completely ridiculous to have curvature, which they don't in flight simulators. And then imagine if they did, and then a pilot goes in the real world and flies a plane. Like, where's the curvature? It was in the flight simulator. Why isn't it in the real world? So there's no curvature in a flight simulator. There's no curvature in the real world. So it's so very obvious. I mean, even the video games, they don't have it. So because when you're if, for example, you play a video game and they're showing curvature, you're flying around a ball. Then when you get in a plane, like, hey, I was playing this video game and they had the curvature that when you're going around the ball, but they never show it in anything. It's not even in any school textbook. Show me one school textbook that talks, gives a dimension to curvature. Is not one. But so many people are convinced there is curvature, but they cannot produce it. They cannot produce any evidence besides, again, the fisheye lens camera. That's it. So, it needs to be, they cannot prove what they believe in. Like I said so many times, and and it's that simple. We go over this so many times, but I'm still waiting for that evidence. Of course, they're never going to be able to produce any evidence of curvature unless all you hear is, "Oh, I've been in a plane and I've seen it." Well, produce the it's like so many people told me when I made videos about satellites being a hoax years ago, and I said, "You seen a satellite in the space? Where's your evidence?" "Oh, I saw it with my own eyes." Well, why don't you produce some evidence? Why don't you film it? They never do. It's just empty words, just no evidence of anything.
That's right.
Same with the curve. I keep talking about a curve that's like Dell's channel's name, the imaginary curve. That's what it is. It's this imaginary curve that's been implanted into people's minds, and it's like the old saying, keep repeating a lie over and over and people believe it, and that's what they've done. Actually, someone sent me a video, was it yesterday, of all these songs that basically pushing the ball Earth and how the Earth spins, and it's in the lyrics. It's programming. The world keeps on turning. It's just, it's everywhere. So, like I said, last night I was on that podcast, someone was asking, well, I seen the sun set, and again, it's just like a row of telephone poles. Imagine the sun on top of each, on the closest telephone pole as it works its way down, and of course, as you look down the line of the street, you're going to see what appears as the sun is setting, but all the poles are the same height. It's that simple. Just due to perspective, it looks like it's getting lower and lower and lower. It's not. It's all the poles are the same height, obviously. And so it's just how the human eye works, and people can't get beyond that, and that's the major issue.